What's up, y'all? It's your man, That Dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for my voice on the front end. I am coming down with a cold or the flu or something. But I know my dozens and dozens of adoring fans just can't wait to hear my take on the Christian McCaffery trade. So here I am, braving this potentially life-threatening illness to bring you guys my take. And my take is that the Panthers trading McCaffrey to the Niners is a necessary evil because, like most of you guys, I am a CMC fan. The guy is a great running back when he's healthy. He's dynamic. He can do just about everything you want a running back to do besides be a power back. But even that, he's not necessarily bad at it. He's just not, I wouldn't say he's good at it. But the guy is a complete running back. He's great. He's a likable guy. All around, have nothing bad to say about Christian McCaffrey. But this trade was a great trade by the Panthers. They got a pretty good haul in return. Yeah, I would have liked to get a first-round pick for McCaffrey, but that was probably a pipe dream given the teams that are very interested in McCaffrey didn't have a first-round pick to give. The Niners didn't have a first-round pick. The Broncos didn't have a first-round pick. And the Rams didn't have a first-round pick in the upcoming draft. So a first-round pick was probably a pipe dream, but getting a second, a third, a fourth in next year's draft, and then a fifth in the draft in 2024, that is a really good haul for a running back who is on an expensive contract. Like, again, nothing bad to say about McCaffrey, but an expensive running back doesn't make sense on a rebuilding team, which the Panthers absolutely are at this point. Like, nobody can deny the Panthers are going into full rebuild mode. Having a running back that's going to cost a lot of money doesn't make a lot of sense when you're going into rebuild mode. So, getting those picks that they got from McCaffrey, well, yeah, don't like to see him go. He's a fan favorite. Everybody loves McCaffrey, but it was a necessary evil. They got a good haul in return. I understand why some fans don't like the trade because, you attach yourself to certain players on the team, and a lot of fans just really love McCaffrey. As do I. But I'm not so attached to him that I don't see the value in this trade. The Panthers only have one first-round pick in next year's draft right now, but with the two second-round picks they're going to have, you can maybe package that, move up to the bottom of the second round, to the bottom of the first round. If there's a player you really like, having all these extra picks gives you a lot of flexibility on what you can and cannot do. Maybe there's a player in the second round they really like. Now they have that third round pick that they can trade, or some other picks they can package together and trade to go back up to the second round and get a certain player they're really high on. Given that the team was so bereft of draft picks in the upcoming draft, getting 4 picks in return from McCaffrey is very valuable. It does a lot for the team. For the next coach who's going to be here coaching his team, it could potentially give him a lot more talent to work with, a lot of young talent that can grow and develop on the team and grow and develop at a similar rate. I think it's just a great trade all around. And honestly, there are some more players that the team should consider trading, in my opinion. Mainly Brian Burns, and I know some of you guys are going to think that's crazy, but if you can manage to get multiple first-round picks for Brian Burns, like I would take, maybe like one first and multiple seconds or multiple thirds or second and a third, a package of picks. But ideally, you'd want 2 first-round picks for Brian Burns. If you can get that, you do it in a heartbeat. If you can get 2 first-round picks for Brian Burns, that would give you 3 first-round picks in the upcoming draft. Maybe you can package some of your other picks and move back up to the first round and giving you 4 first-round picks in the upcoming draft. You can do a lot for this team with whatever new coach comes in. That new coach can start out whatever quarterback they draft in the first round. Maybe a receiver they draft in the first round, an offensive lineman, or, maybe another corner or something. If you have 4 first-round picks or just even multiple first-round picks, there's so much you can do. So I hope the team keeps trying to, trade away some of our more established players. You don't want to see good players go. But when a team is rebuilding, almost everyone's up for sale. I've said in a prior video, the only 2 players I would not trade right now are J.C. Horn and Ike Mekwonu. Everyone else to me should be up for sale. And I do mean everyone, even DJ Moore, even Brian Burns, whatever other, Shaq Thompson definitely should be on the trading block. But the Christian McCaffrey trade was a necessary evil. It doesn't make you happy to see McCaffrey go, but it's very good value for the team, and I don't really think you can argue against that. I am surprised that the Niners are the ones who traded for McCaffrey, given that their running back situation wasn't bad. Coleman and I think Wilson, they've been pretty good this year. Whenever I watch the Niners, I haven't watched them and thought that, man, they really need a great running back for this offense to totally come together. Now, McCaffrey is definitely an upgrade over who they have, but I don't think he's like a massive upgrade given that the scheme the Niners run, that Shanahan running scheme, that zone running scheme, it can turn a lot of, pedestrian running backs into major producers in the running game because their scheme is just very running back friendly. Now, maybe if you pair a great running back with a running back friendly with a running back friendly scheme, you can have magic. But it just didn't seem to me that they needed a running back. So I am surprised that they're the ones who traded for McCaffrey. I would have expected maybe more so the Bills or the Broncos to trade for McCaffrey, given that they really need some help at running back. Also, the Rams could definitely use some help at running back. I expected those teams to be more so enough for McCaffrey, not the Niners. But the Niners apparently were willing to give the most when it comes to draft capital in return for McCaffrey. So, more power to them. I'm happy they gave so much for him. I just didn't expect them to be the team that traded for McCaffrey. But again, necessary evil. Don't want to see McCaffrey go, but it was a really good trade for the Panthers. That's what I have for you with this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. And if you're so inclined, subscribe and leave a comment. I respond to almost everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one.